I'm 22 females hooking up with a guy who I just found out has a girlfriend. Aida for continuing to see him. I was at a bar one night and he approached me and offered to buy me a drink. He was funny and attractive and made a joke about how I could be in the next Barbie movie because of my blonde hair lol. We got along great and eventually started making out at the bar, which ended up with us going back to my place to hook up. It was a fun time and we exchanged numbers to see each other again in the future. Fast forward a few weeks and we've already met up and hooked up 3 more times since we met. I finally learned his full name and I stalked him online to find out more about him. And there I found out he has a girlfriend. I was pretty surprised since he hadn't mentioned anything about that. But he also hasn't said that he was single since I didn't ask. I haven't brought this up to him and I've already hooked up with him again since finding out. I don't think it's necessarily my responsibility to reach out to her to say what's going on, because he was the one who's pursued this, and it's really on his end to tell her. So I'm not sure if Aida here because it's really his fault if he's leading her along. I'm also not looking to be in a relationship with him, just here to have fun. I don't know their situation, and there could be many different reasons why he wants to see other girls like myself. So, am I the asshole? Aida for telling my boyfriend to cut off contact with his girl best friend because she made fun of my interests? I won't be revealing ages because of personal reasons. So here's what happened. This happened on Snapchat, by the way. I have a huge hyperfixation on sharks. I love learning about them and drawing them in my free time. And every time I send streaks on Snapchat, I send a shark fact or something interesting about sharks. My boyfriend's girl best friend helped him with his depression a while back, before we met. My boyfriend's girl best friend added me on Snapchat because my boyfriend tagged me in one of his snaps a while back. He had told her that I love sharks and not to make fun of me for liking them, since I am very sensitive to criticism about my interests. So today when I sent Shark Fact Streak, she made a video response, making fun of me for liking sharks and that I'm a child for liking a fish that kills people. She wasn't alone. She was with her friends and involved them by making them laugh at me. I cried when she sent this to me. Sharks are an important part of my life since I always loved sharks. I told my boyfriend that she made fun of me and that I don't want him to talk to her anymore because she made me uncomfortable. He told me that I was overreacting and that I should just brush it off. It's not like she killed my dog. Right after he followed up with, "She's just like that. It's normal." I told him that he either cuts contact with her or he loses me. He has 1 week to decide. Edit. I understand that putting him in an ultimatum was childish, but he has said multiple times in the past that he would choose me over anything and anyone, so it shouldn't be too hard for him to choose. So, am I the asshole?